What is up, everybody? This is O-Artistry here, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Now, there's a bit of a difference in this episode, because first of all, we're not at the main screen title, and second of all, we have music, so the streak is over. That was a funny streak, though, that we had. But here we go. Hey, found ya! You're the one I've been searching for a long time, too. Your loser buddies aren't here to save you this time. I demand a rematch. That's a laugh. I don't need anybody to save me from a fusion follower like you, no-go. Don't call me no-go. The name's Yugo. Let's duel. That's the last time I saw you face to face. Because after I lost to you, I combined with Yuya. I had the wrong idea about you back then. I'm sorry. No, it goes both ways. I'm sorry too. This feels weird, doesn't it? When we were all merged into one, we knew everything about each other because our minds were linked. But now, we gotta talk to each other again, with our mouths and stuff. You're right. This convo sure brought back a lot of memories, but there's still a lot I don't know. I hope you can help me out, Yuto. Of course, Yugo. But before that, how about we take a break? With what? With a duel, of course! You can't be happy with how our last duel ended, can you? I bet you think you would have won if Yuya didn't step in. I'll finish you, then destroy everything. I will spare nothing, and all will rot and crumble. Destruction, mass destruction, Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, annihilate Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Stop it! It's like you forgot what your dueling is all about. You're not supposed to be hurting each other. This is not supposed to be a war. A duel makes people smile. It's supposed to make them happy. You told me that people duel for the simple joy of it all. Don't you remember that? This isn't me. I don't want to hurt people. I am my turn. You know. I'll end this duel and you. What are you doing? This has to stop. Well, are we gonna duel or not? Don't worry, I won't lose my mind like last time. You won't either, right? I believe we'll be fine. I battled Yuya a few times in this world, and nothing bad has happened. Then there should be no problem. But the only way to know for sure is with a duel. Not only can we test it out, we can settle once and for all who is the better duelist. You're right, and that duelist will be me. Don't be so sure. Whenever I see a chance to win, I grab it. I'm gonna cross the finish line and first again. Lovely little bit of banter. But now the duelist has appeared, so we can now duel against Yudo, and obviously we can use good old Yugo's Speedroid deck that is loaned. So how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing okay this lovely, beautiful weekend. It's good to be unlocking this character, hopefully today. There's a lot of stuff that happened. Yesterday, obviously, we had the drop of the Xyz Rebellion Dragon Destruction, whatever it's called. It's like a Xyz that requires 2 level 7 dragons. We beat Yudo real quick. But, you know, we got that, so we'll have a look at those. I picked some cards that I wanted to unlock. Also, we have the Gift Festival, so I got a couple super rares from that as well, which is really good. But let's have a quick gander, because they gave us a free structure deck, which had a load of really good cards, some really nice reprints, you know, like Coin Dragon, things like that. They gave us Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon for free, as well as a Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. So I got 2 of those, and obviously thanks to my skill, I've got a 3rd in my deck, which is really amazing. And then obviously we got Oath Dragon Magician as well, which is really cool. So we have this sick engine. With the ticket I used to get Blacklisted Soldier, and then I got 2 tickets from the Gift Festival, so I just got Troposphere and Dance Princess with the Light Barrier, because I could. But yeah, it's really cool how much they've been giving us. I also used a ticket to get Repro Docus from the last event, because I didn't touch the last event. Here's Odd-Eyes Raging Dragon. So it has 2 effects, but I know you don't really use the pendulum effect. It's mostly for its you know, regular ability, but it's really cool that we got this card. And, you know, we got it as like a shadow, is it shadow prismatic? I'm not sure what they call this now, really. But, yeah, no, it's really exciting. How much, like, free stuff we're getting for another kind of tournament, you know, Road to Worlds campaign, so that's really exciting. And yeah, now the only thing really to get in the event is obviously we need to get 90,000? Yeah, 90,000 points. And then once we got that, we can pretty much just see what we kind of get with level up skills, all that type of stuff. And that will be really cool. So the next thing that you guys will see is the next step into the unlock mission. Alrighty then, so in theory this should be our last duel to unlock the boy Yugo. So obviously we're gonna then have to do some sort of event. Maybe we have to duel with using Yuya or something. But it will be interesting to see that. But I thought let's at least get a game in. This is the game that I'm gonna lose. I've lost once, no, twice against Yugo during these duels. He was being a bit of a pain in the backside, so it was a bit annoying. But hopefully this is enough. I have a sneaky feeling it's not. His cards can be really solid. Like if he can get a good board out.
I set a card.
That
brings my turn to an end.
He could be difficult to beat. I wouldn't say like he's too difficult, but you never know. I think I will use MST on his face down. We have no idea what it is. It's Speed Wheel. Never mind. He's playing it.
The Tuner Monster. Speedroid Red-Eye
Dice. So that's annoying, because, well, I do have Karma Cuts, so it doesn't matter. He could summon out his dragon so quickly, like, he is consistent. My boy's deck is so consistent summoning this card. It is insane. Oh, so we summoned Hagatoya for some odd reason. Okay. So that gives him a tuner. Okay. Oh, because now he can use Dandaikaduke instead. His ability. So he's gonna summon effectively, there it is. Play Wing Synchro Dragon, but it's okay, we'll win next duel. Hopefully. Depends on what we draw, because I was about to be like, oh, we'll use Monster Reborn, and I'm like, no, I'm just guarding it for Karma Cut. Are you serious? I should have waited. No, we're definitely not winning now, because he's got a monster on the board. Well, it's Phantom Knight's Shadow Veil, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. But, oh well. You summon a monster in attack mode. Get got, son. What's he trying to do here? Oh, Rubber Band Plane. Rubber Band Plane is so annoying because it lowers my monster's attack points. So he's hoping that this will work. But unfortunately for him, I have another Shadow Veil set. So, you're crashing, my boy. That's on 3,100. Which is like perfect for my guy. So that's amazing. So, how do we want to do this? I think the best way to do it is just go for an attack. There's no point summoning Odd Eyes Rebellion. Odd Eyes Rebellion? That's not what we've got in our extra deck. But yeah, we've got the Xyz Dragon, and I was like, should we play it? Should I not? So there we go. So that's enough points to unlock. So we're now officially on the next stage of this. Hey, I've been looking all over for you. Yugo? Yeah, so it's Yugo. And Yuya. It feels strange talking to you like this. Same here, even though we could only sense each other before, we barely spoke face to face. Yeah. Oh, remember when I dueled against Silvio in the Friendship Cup? Yeah, weird thing is, while I was watching you two duel, I felt like I was dueling too. So it wasn't just me. I had this strange sensation that I was dueling with a partner. Leading lady, this is your big moment. Attack and win me this duel. Yugo's life points are running on fumes. Does he have anything left to in the tank to stage a comeback? I didn't realize it was Melissa. I thought that was him then. Here goes! If I can't get the card I need to draw, it's all over. I draw! Excellent! All that trouble for something not useful, I'm afraid. You should be afraid, Silvio. I'm taking control of this duel, starting now! So that was you! Yeah, and what a duel, the crowd was eating it up. Gotta give props to Silvio for that. You know, Yugo, we used to be pieces of a single duelist named Zoc, right? Oh, Zoc's first mention! Oh, that's interesting. And also, speaking of Zoc, he's getting new actual TCG OCG card support, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so, did you know that in the beginning, Zoc was a great entertainer who made the crowd smile? That's what I heard. Hard to believe that was the same guy. Yeah, considering what happened afterwards. I think we have to make everyone smile too, just like Zoc used to. What, before he went nuts and destroyed everyone with dragons? We are Zoc after all. I mean, you kinda are? Kinda? I mean, Zoc's final design is so bad. I mean, they should have just used what he actually looked like instead of just a buffed up Yuya, like demon Yuya looking thing. I get what you're saying, but I'm not Zoc, I'm me. I gotta do what I gotta do, and that's to find Rin again. I don't care about Zoc. Oh, sorry, Yugo. I was so in my own head that I didn't take how you felt into account. Yeah, Yuya! Oh, well, I shouldn't have raised my voice either. But, you know, making people happy through dueling, I'm with you on that. That was Rin's dream, to duel in the front of a huge crowd together. The bigger the crowd, the bigger the fun. Not just for the spectators, but also for the duelists. Yugo. So when we duel, let's make sure it's a great one, Yuya. That's sweet. But that's interesting that they're actually talking about your boy Zoc. Like, that's crazy. Let's duel, the crowd's gonna love it. I'm just gonna auto-duel with that. Oh boy. Yeah, so Yugo's deck is really good. I love the consistency of getting his dragon out. I noticed on the ban list, I hate when they do this. So the Red Eye dice, right? So on the Forbidden Limited list, at 3. What is the point? What is the point, Duel Links? Why put a card and limit it to 3 when you can only run 3 in a deck? Riddle me this. Like, I don't get why they do that. Literally makes no sense to me. Speed recovery. All that for that. Smile World. But yeah, I do like Red Eye Dice though. It is such a good card because you can literally change its level, so you can pretty much summon any of the synchros. Also, in the last duel, not the one that we just saw, I was able to summon. I like how we negated that effect. We were able to summon, obtain his Drake, so the his 3000 monster, which is really cool. But yeah, here we go. So we've officially now unlocked Yugo, so this is really cool. So we get to check him out and see what he has. Rin, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to see you again, but I have a friend here that wants to find you just as much as me. I count on you to lead the way. Beat your wings up, a whirlwind of destruction. Clear Wings Synchro Dragon. It is such a cool card. I love the animation as well. I think this card is going to be used quite a bit because it's, you know, you don't necessarily need to use it in Speedroids entirely. See that Rain? It's your favorite. Clear Wings Synchro Dragon. You love nothing more than to watch it fly through the skies. You said that as long as we have Clear Wing, we can win any battle. Just wait, Rin. Clear Wing and I will find you. And boom! So we now officially have Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. So we can now use his deck, Yugo's skill, because obviously Clear Wing is not going to be included in his deck. It's going to be added as a skill, basically. What am I doing? Where am I going? This is where we need to go. Come on.
Phantom Knights
that's
cannot
clicking.
be conquered. The name's Yugo, not Dodo.
Not Dodo. Oh, that was the door, so I'll be right back. And I'm back! There's a woman at the door. It's a bit odd, but there we go. I'm a bit thrown. I'm a bit thrown. So, anyways, Yugo. Don't mistake him for Yuya. Yugo is a duelist from the Synchro Dimension, growing up in the orphanage in the Commons. He didn't have the easiest life, but things get worse when someone looks like him abducts his friend Rin. To find the culprit, he travels across the 4 dimensions on his dual runner with his ace monster Clearwing Synchro Dragon. He finds Rin's kidnapper Yuri, but is absorbed into Yuri's body when he loses the duel. Yugo and Yuri later combine with Yuya to become one. One tip if you ever meet this hot-headed duelist: mentioning fusion around Yugo is a no-no. Or a no-go. So at level 3 we get Speedroid Tri-Eye Dice. So this is a different one. But during your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from the graveyard to negate the next attack of a monster your opponent controls, and it's a quick effect. So that's not bad. And it's a level 3 tuner, so all you need is a level 4. We get Speedroid Fuki Madoshi Piper. That's a level 4 tuner. If this card is normal special summoned, you can excavate cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of wind monsters you control. Add one excavated. Add one of the. Oh, so it could be any excavated card. Place the rest on the bottom of the deck. You can banish this card from the graveyard. Target level 3 or higher wind monster you control. Reduce its level by 2. Wait, what? Oh, banish this from your graveyard. Oh, I see. I was getting confused then. I was like, what is this doing? And then we get another Tri-Eye Dice. Okay, so we get Terratop at level 18. So if you control no monsters, special summon this card from your hand. When it's normal special summoned, you can add a Speedroid from your deck to your hand. So that's a really good one. Then we get Piper again, Tri-Eye Dice again, and Madoshi Piper. So unfortunately, we only get one Terratop. That's a bit of a shame. I think it would have been cool to have seen a few other cards other than like 3 copies of Tri-Eye Dice and Madoshi Piper. They're all pretty much tuners except for Terratop. Terratop's the only one who's a non-tuner, so it's like okay. It's like okay level ups, but unfortunately it's not the best. So let's have a look at what cards you get with your boy. What does he run? What's he got in his deck? Straight off the bat. What a load of rubbish is this? I mean, they're all machines except for... oh no, Union Rider is a machine. And then what on earth do you... like, what's the skill? What does that contain? Obviously the dragon. Okay, so you get a... Tri-Eye Dice. Okay, at the beginning of the duel, add 1 Speedroid Tri-Eye Dice, a double Yo-Yo, and Synchro Dragon. Why? Why another Tri-Eye Dice? You're literally getting 3 as a skill level up. That literally makes no sense. That's so dumb. Okay. Alright, I guess that's what we're getting. But there is Speedroids that we can get. I think they're all in one set. I did have a look earlier, obviously, like we showed. So I'm just gonna quickly, and I did get the Synchro. So at least we have a Synchro monster that we can also use. So if I just type in Speedroid, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, new. So I got Kite Drake. So I think all of these are in, yeah, which is sorcery. So real quick, what I'm going to do is we're going to attempt... oh, so the packs have a discount. Yo, that's actually really handy. The packs have a discount. Cybertech Alligator. So Den Daikaduke we already have. Spell Calling. Rubber Band Plane I also already have. Dice Roll Battle. Confrontation. Armories of Prophecy, Summoning Swarm, Anti-Spell, Predaplant, and Predaplactus. So we're getting some Predaplanks. High Speed Re-Level, so this is a Speedroid card. Impera. Alright. Destruction Cyclone, Evil Eye, Speedroid, Red-Eye Dice, so there we go. So at least we got that. And Horse Stilts, so perfect. So we're starting to get some more. And Pachinko Cart, and Spiritual Forest, which is pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to see what kind of Speedroids we have. I can see there's a few that we're missing from here. So what I'm going to do, actually, real quick, let's open one more pack. I don't want to open too many, because they're going to be a box at some point. Another Horse Stilts, so that's useful. Summoning Swarm, Core Sanctuary, Dandaikuduke, Halberd Plane, Medusa, Witcher of the Evil Eye, Justice Prophecy, Explosive Magician, Possessed Dark Soul, Psych. Oh, Clammy Dosendu, very handy card. Trent, Witchcrafter Majamvere, alright, part of the trick. Speedroid Red-Eye Dice, alright, so that's handy. Speed level, Witchcrafter Pator, and there we go. Alright. So I didn't really get as many of the Speedroid cards as I was hoping to get. We got a couple. But let's pretty much just take this deck apart. This is garbage. And then there we go. So let's just type in the Speedroid, and then there we go. So we got this card. We also got Kendama, which is really good. We have one double yo-yo. We have Oja Kid, which is handy. Dandaikuduke, Horse Stilts. I think we need at least 2 of those. This hasn't been hit on the list yet. I thought it was happening today that this would be on the list, but there we go. Let's get at least a Rubber Band Plane, because if a monster special summoned, you can special summon this card from your hand, so that's quite cool. I don't have many of the spells, that's the problem. When opponent's monster declares attack, target banish both it and a tuner. Special summon from your extra deck 2 of those monsters. I can technically do that. And then there's banish 1 Speedroid, target synchro, change its level to the monster, and it gains attack equal to the monster's level times 500. So that's pretty dummy busted. Let's just throw in another, because I've got 2 tuners here. So what I'm going to do is put in 2 of these, because they can obviously change their level. And then let's add another one of these. So then Horse Stilts is really good because this is normal summon. You can special summon a level 4 from your hand. So literally, what I'd want is, ideally, what you'd want is triple Horse Stilts, so you can summon Red-Eye Dice. Basically, you just want Red-Eye Dice as much as possible. There we go. And then let's just then go to our favorites and fill it with as much stuff as possible. So we're gonna want this and this and this and this. And then we're going to want 2 of these. Unexpected Die doesn't work in this deck. But we can throw in Mirror Force. Actually, let's not throw in Mirror Force. Let's put in Monster Reborn. Because then it's just another revival card that we can just throw in. Book of Moon is always handy. And then MST. So, as you can see, just all dummy busted spells and traps. Who needs Speedroid stuff? And then obviously what we want is his skill, so we'll throw his skill in. So we'll set that, which gives us another tuner and another one of these double yo-yos. And then we get Kite Drake, who requires machine type, wind machine tuner, and then non-tuner monsters. So for this, you have to use obviously Speedroids. But the rest is non-tuners, so technically you don't have to, and it's a level 8, so you can turn this, literally you could turn, if this is normal to you could target Speedroid, oh, except for Red-Eye Dice, yeah, that makes sense, and then levels from 1 to 6, so unfortunately you'd have to use this, which is a level 5 Rubber Band Plane, and then you'd have, the max level that it can get is to level 6, so that wouldn't be good, but you'd have to use Rubber Plane and Dandaikuduke in order to summon Drake at the moment, because it's not... until we get the level 4 tuner, when we get the level 4 tuner, actually, thinking about it, which is at level 10, because he's level 4, you can literally use that at level 4. So that's an easy Drake summon. Probably one copy of that would be recommended. But let's have a quick duel. Let's have a quick practice duel. You use fusions! Get off! But yeah, I'm gonna have to edit. So we cut basically when I went to the door. Real quick. Which is interesting. And then yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll end the duel, end this video here.
Bring it on!
We break!
You'll see how much better I am than you. Let's do it!
At least,
My turn!
he's level, just level 10. Cat! So let's draw a card, so it's Dagger Duke. Ah! It's funny. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon a tuner from your hand or graveyard, which is pretty cool.
Speedroid Den Daiko Duke.
Den Dagger Duke.
Setting card. Battle. Den Daiko Duke. Attack.
I'll save you! I activate my trap card! Fluffle Crane!
I do like Fluffle Crane. It's such a cool card. I'll save you!
Fluffle Octopus!
Now it's Octopus's turn.
I draw.
And then now we have this thing,
Speedroid Pachinko card.
which you can discard a machine, target any monster on the field, and then destroy it. So that's a pretty dummy busted one that we got ages ago. Pachinko card. And then yeah, because of that we can then summon our Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, which is like insane, and equipping it with Power of the Guardians, just like no. Oh my word, this is just dummy busted. So this is cool. So yeah, see, look how easy that is to summon this card. It's so easy to summon Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. It's unbelievable. And then yeah, literally then it's just like I will use this.
I activate an equip spell.
So now that's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, Power of the Guardians obviously protects the monster from being destroyed by battle. This negates just any monster effect that targets it. On just, when a level 5 or higher just activates its effect, you can negate it. So that's pretty dummy busted as well. Yeah, so that with Power of the Guardians, just absolutely a sick card combo, because you've just got a monster on the board that is just absolutely scary, and with like all the traps and stuff that I use in my deck, it's just so funny. It is funny. But yeah, now we got our boy to level 2, so yeah, it was pretty cool. I gotta aim to get him. Pretty much now everyone is level 20, so I gotta get him up to level 20 next too. So he's the next character for that. But yeah, there will probably be maybe a pack of some sort that will come out eventually with possibly some more Speedroids. Maybe, I mean, we got a load already that have been released. So that would be really cool to see if we do get any more. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to continue pretty much just working on Yugo, seeing if we can get any other extra cards, see if we can get any other extra strategies, because I don't think, as far as, let me double check real quick. If I look at the card catalog, I'm not 100% sure. I know some of his tuners, like some of his synchros even, sorry, are a thing. Yeah, so the only, like, so there is one that can attack twice, and that's not it. So Hangoida is one, and then Puzzle's another. And you can get speed recovery. How do you get speed recovery, out of curiosity? Oh, so it's all in Witch's Sorcery, yeah. So if you're looking to build Speedroids, just get Witch's Sorcery. But obviously this is a level up. What are you? Are you Witch's Sorcery? Yeah, just Witch's Sorcery. And then Tri-Eye Dice. Oh, is Tri-Eye Dice the one that's 3 of? Did I read that wrong? why would you run 3 of this? No offense. But yeah, Speedroid Terratop. It is a shame that you only get 1 of this, and the only one of it is a level up. Maybe in a pack they'll release it. I think you need multiple copies of Terratop. Just saying. And then we do get Car Turbo, which is a tuner, as well. But I think in general we've pretty much got the engine for Speedroids already, which is all in that one booster pack, which is really cool. So look forward to that. But yeah, no, thank you so much guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this one. And as always, party on! Heaps. Take care guys, it was great to see you, and we'll see you again in the next video.